Hey there. Good morning and welcome to this bright Monday morning. I was thinking, what's the nicest thing somebody said to you in the last day or so? My name is Amirah. I'm talking back at myself. Gotta shut off the YouTube chat there or voice. But here's the deal. I'm trying to get used to this live thing and chat with somebody. I'm welcoming you in here, but it's a distraction to look at myself on two screens, quite honestly, and one is delayed. So hello, if you're here, come and say hello to me. I'd love to see your questions and maybe help you out with something here or your comments. So what's the nicest thing somebody's told you in the last few days? So as I was pondering this, I was thinking, somebody recently said to me, don't let anyone steal your smile away. Isn't that beautiful? How does that make you feel? I love it. I love it. It really made me smile on the inside too. And it's so true. So my name is Amirah Hall. I am a psychic medium. I'm a manifesting mentor, and I help people turn their pain into their power. A lot of our pain we hide well, or we might be miserable in the moment, or depressed, or overwhelmed, or frustrated. I see a lot of people that are anxious. I get that. A lot of times we hide it too from ourselves. I know for me, all the years that I struggled with depression, I didn't even have a word for it. I was just miserable. I wanted to be happy. That was the one thing I wanted more than anything in life. I've been down the track of being depressed and anxious and coming from a really dysfunctional upbringing, early life. So, what I wanted to talk to you about today is we get to choose. We get to choose when we've had enough. We get to choose how to turn it off, or to what direction we're going to go to resolve that challenge. I'm continually shocked and stunned by the numbers of people on antidepressants. And if that's you, I don't know, maybe I'm calling you out, but I don't subscribe to that, and I don't believe in it. Oh, I'm looking at my hair here. I got some kinks. Isn't that fun? Kinky hair. Yeah. So how do we get out of depression naturally? How do we get to manifest the things that we want? I know that I commented before, I think sometimes we get stuck into depression. We actually like being there because we get to be the victim. That might not be the intellectual motivation, but I do believe psychologically there are some deep-rooted patterns that it gives us some sense of feeling. And below 50% in terms of a scale, let's say the happy vibes are above the scale, and the sad vibes or sad feelings are below the scale. If you hang out in those lower vibrations long enough, you will anchor that energy. It becomes a pattern, and then it becomes familiar. So I'm all about shifting those patterns so that we can create something different in our life. So what is it that you want to create? I've recently created this brand new free 3-part training that will be live on Zoom, and it will start next Monday, May 1st at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's free. Okay. I know a lot of people, when they look at a course or they want to get some training, they look for the cheapest what there is. And honestly, I get that. I get that sometimes we're there, but you also have to look at the value that you're going to get. And I think the biggest thing here is, doesn't matter how much something costs. If you don't bring yourself to the party, if you don't jump in, immerse yourself, and give it all you've got, you're not going to take anything home with you. You're not going to get to keep it and retain it and or make it work for you. For 25 years, I have been on this dedicated path. Yeah, sometimes I lost my way a little bit, or felt confused, maybe overwhelmed with all of it. But I continued to plod along, and I have paid a mentor every single month for 25 years. Well, there might have been a few months that I didn't, but for the most part, I would say that I'm here today because of my commitment to myself, to my investment in myself, to doing the practices, to showing up, to dedicating and being persistent. Now, things have speeded up a lot. Have you noticed everything's so much faster everywhere and everything we do? Digital life, the technology, it's all speeded us up. Well, the energy on the planet has accelerated at such a rate. We're forced to do more, it seems, in less amount of time. And that's why I'm dropping in some of my best tools in this 3-part training starting May 1st. And I'm going to drive you through it, right? And you're going to be able to practice it and feel it for yourself. But the most important thing is, in these unsettling times, in the times of change and drastic changes fast, we have to be able to tap into our intuition and trust it. Know that we're getting valuable information that we can confidently rely on. And I hear this over and over from clients, is that they can't seem to rely on the information or trust their own messages, what they're getting. So, that's the trick. Believing in yourself. How do we get that confidence? How do we actually believe? Many of you are highly intuitive, but it's hit and miss. It's not steady. It's not consistent. And when you need it most, sometimes you just don't trust it, right? So that's what this training hopefully will give you: a ground floor approach, some tools that I work with in all my advanced trainings. I'm going to give you some secret tools that I haven't shared with my other students. So if this is something where you're at and you're overwhelmed, or you're anxious, or you're just not sure where to go, let's jump into the training. So I really hope you'll take me up on that. I get the struggle is very real for so many people. There are, as I've said before, many sudden deaths, many people leaving this planet. And I don't know that we're ever ready for it, even myself, but it is something that we are having to embrace and acknowledge and look at it head on and start to understand, where it is we go when we pass, and what that means for us with this new relationship as someone passes and leaves our life in the physical, the 3D. So all of that is compounding the anxiety, the fear, the unknown. So my intention is to assist you in helping to navigate some of these pitfalls, or these, bomb drops of shocks. This is a pivotal time that we're in. We just had an eclipse. I'm not an astrologer, but from what I'm hearing and seeing in the channeled information I'm getting, this is a pivotal point in time of transformation. It's an opportunity for you to take the bull by the horns, so to speak, and really embrace this yourself, giving yourself this boost like you've never done before. And so that next week is so aptly timed in terms of what it can give you, in terms of you being able to shift and release some of these patterns, the fear, the unconscious energies that are holding you back from following your passion, from being on purpose, from how about just feeling alive and being happy like I once wanted. So my message to you is: believe in yourself, commit to yourself, invest in yourself. Many of you are programmed, or what I call there's a predictable energy because of the influence of other energies. So let's see if I can say that in another way. Many people I work with, I look at how programmable they are. That means how naive are they, or how susceptible are they, or easily influenced by others. And quite honestly, my whole goal is to give you your own tools so that you're not easily influenced. You get your information and you can see if it's true or not. You might be right, you might not be, but I watch this a lot with clients. They're easily influenced by mentors, or I call them gurus. It's a game or an energetic infusion and control that sometimes teachers or speakers or influencers have on a person. And then that sort of hijacks your own higher self and your own information. In this training, and with all my trainings, we work on you getting connected with your higher self, not Amirah's voice, or or any teacher's voice for that matter. It's about you getting connected with your higher self, the divine information. Your higher self will guide you every step of the way. When you're in alignment with that, and when you're have a strong connection with it, clear, strong connection. You're confident that it's your voice, your connection with the divine. That's where the magic happens. So I look forward to seeing you here live tomorrow, Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You know, YouTube really responds with the likes and the subscribers and the watchers. So if you're still here, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Share this video if you know somebody that's struggling and could use a boost. I will put the links in the description where you can access the new training coming up live next Monday evening. So until then, you know what? Believe in yourself and shine bright.